Assalamu alaikum, video 5. Queen Phoenix from Madonna, Jackson, Queen Godmother Phoenix from Madonna. Jackson. Okay, anyway, so we were at okay. So we said they alter the frequency, turn it up or down. Okay, because they just learned how to use ancient history, ancient knowledge. Okay, and they learned that from Tesla, Nikola Tesla. Okay, by creating how to use the Nikola or the Tesla Tower, as Nikola Tesla also learned this how to master electricity through the use after going to Egypt. Okay, so his Tesla coil Tesla tower is like Cleopatra's needle, which I'm using to whoop your ass, not your ass, but the Zionist ass, to demonstrate how they are using that technology to exploit humanity and our world. You know, those dirty bastards. They are bastards because they don't have a father, right? So they're Zionist bastards. Those Zionist bastards, illegitimate bastards, because they're not born of this world. They're not born to be born of this world. And they think about it. Excuse me. Now, if these Jinn bastards, these Zionist Jinn bastards, okay, are hybrids, they can mate. That's why we're going to a gender-neutral society, right? They can mate with Jinn, the Jinn spirits, right? So we go into a gender-neutral society, or the frequency turned down, okay? And the Jinn interbreeded with the women before. What's to stop them now? And they interbreed with humanity, right? Gender-neutral. Spiritual neutral too now. Don't be fooled by these bastards. We are living in the end times, right? Because what? We got after Aquarius is Pisces, and then it's over. It's not going back to raw, starting over again, time starting over again, the universe starting all over again. No, this will be played out. Okay? It will be played out. Okay? So they want what? Turn down the frequency. Okay? And dumb down humanity, so they can't even think to figure all this out, right? When it's nature to them, it's natural to them. It's very much natural. This that I'm speaking is natural to you. Okay. It's your natural environment. So they learned that from Tesla, right? After Tesla learned it from the Egyptians, right? Okay. And that's why they really worship the woman. That's why they worship, in their realm of worship, okay, they want to say God is a mother, because for them, God is a woman. For them, God is a woman. That's why they call mother goddess. You know? They try to say mother goddess. But God is not a female. Allah is not a female. It's not female energy, let's put it that way. But for them, God is a female energy, the mother God. Because what did they do? They use the female energy, the female woman to procreate through. Like Alexander and the snake, the Jinn snake, right? So I'm going to see if I can find that documentary for you, or however it was. I'm going to see if I can find it and post it about Alexander. And then they named that baby of Kate's after Alexander, right? His middle name. Anyway. So they like that feminine energy. For them, that's a god, because they procreate through it. Okay, and they'll try to teach you that God is a woman, and that's why they try to set up that temple for seance. I mean Beyonce. Beyonce. Yeah, Beyonce. You know, Beyonce. You know, Beyonce. Not Beyonce. You know, they got a temple for her. And supposedly she doesn't know about it, okay? She don't know people are worshiping, okay? There are those who have been taught to worship. They're trying to spread that worship, okay? Because they're trying to start that crap all over again, that Jinn worship, that gen hybrid program, because it's breeding out. They're breeding out. So they want to start all over again. So they're using, from what I understand, from what I heard, they're using what I heard. It's rumored that they're using her seed. That's why they call it blue ivy. They're starting that over again, their breeding program. Okay. So anyway, so Tesla's coil is, not Tesla's coil, but Tesla's Tesla's tower is where they harness the energy, and they're using Tesla's technology, Tesla's discovery, for what? Harnessing that HARP program to control the weather. And as I said, if you said you were going to control the weather, they'd say you were crazy, and you really wouldn't be, right? Okay, so and so Tesla's coil is the same as seen. You can see Tesla's coil, basically, how it would be used to control humanity. In what is it, Tesla's tower, that can be currently seen as cell phone towers. Okay, we talked about that. This is why the sun is God, supposedly God, okay? Direct energy, masculine. And electromagnetic, which is Jupiter, is also, God, but it's female. It's electromagnetic, because the plane of Jupiter is in the Capricorn, right? That's like the sun, and that would be like the sun for the feminine aspect of the universe. Okay, from Libra to Pisces. Oh, and by the way, listen, did I say Pisces was ascending in my natal chart? That's for Big Logogo. Okay? Yeah, I want to claim he's got something. He's got some power. You have no power. Big Logogo. You have no power. You have no crown. Okay? You just don't. You might be gender neutral, but that don't make you powerful. Okay? Now, so Jupiter is seen from their perspective as a god. Saturn is seen as a god. Okay? Anyway, so it is why all planets are perceived as gods, because of the energy they produce rather. Okay? Now, those who represent the heavenly planetarian bodies are perceived as gods on earth, such as the abomination is seen as the sun, right? He's seen as the sun because he's what? Leo, okay? And because he's Leo, he wants to pretend like he's an earth god because he represents the power of the sun. But you don't represent the power of the sun, because Leo is not a king. Leo is not a cardinal sign. It doesn't have a crown, okay? No, it don't. It only represents Ra as it gets in its arc, as it travels the celestial sphere, and it becomes an adult and becomes powerful in the summertime. That's what it represents. So I would take that crown too, bitch. Yeah. Anyway, don't try to claim any power. You're just a subject. So subjugate yourself under the universe. Subjugate yourself, fool. Anyway, so he's not a planetary god. He's not no god. He's no nothing. And there's only one God, and that's La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Okay, there's only one God, and abomination and Big Logogo is not. Okay, so don't you guys? I'm telling you, you guys. Humanity has to watch yourself. Watch them fools. They'll try to lead you down a road of destruction, okay, self-destruction. Don't let them get the abomination out of power. You'll bring it all down. Impeach him. Oh, you know what? Better yet, the Congress, right? Cotton. They basically decapitated him, and what they did to him, yes, it was treason. But I have no support for him. I'm glad they did that. But at the same time, they got to go down too. They got to go down with the head too, because they were the body that supported that bastard. And I'm going to refer to them always as bastards. When I say Zionists, I'm talking about bastards. These bastards. the Congress supported that bastard. Okay, because he's a hybrid. They supported that hybrid bastard. Okay? They were condoning all that money he was spending. They didn't stop him when he was going to making all those wars and creating all running up the debt. They didn't support him. They were supporting him. They didn't go against him. Now, all of a sudden, because Israel has a problem, the Zionists are pretending to have a problem with him. Now they go bypassing him. That's treason and aligning with another country. Aligning with the desires of another country, the politics of another country. That's treason. So, while I have no empathy for the abomination, you know, the body, if the head was cut off, hey, y'all gotta go, the body gotta go too, the congressional body gotta go too. There's only one person that I see in that position, the House Doctor, Ron Paul. He's been in this revolution with us all along since the galactic shift, through all of that. He's always spoken against the wars, auditing the Fed, reducing debt, stop the dependency, stop the wars, protect Americans, protect the world, protect the environment. And he's a good Christian man. So, you know, and he's been telling the Congress has not been, you know, supportive of America's policies. So, cotton, we through picking cotton. Your ass gotta go too. Just because you headed that letter and sent it to what? Iran, which, you know, we don't have a problem. Americans don't have a problem with Iran. The Zionists do, because they're scared of their ability to, that's why they got that nuclear power, so they can harness that energy, to harness the universal energy. All this stuff was planned. I'll show you that too. Tomorrow I'll show you, inshallah. You know, so, anyway, yeah, that's why they want the nuclear power. They don't want Iran to have that same power. They want to try to bring Iran down so that nobody will have the power but them. And them on the vortex, they want to take advantage of the whole system. And open a Stargate and let those bastards in. Those pieces of shit in. To just, and they can't live in this healthy environment. They got to live in a totally destroyed carbon dioxide environment, basically. Methane, carbon dioxide environment, like it is out in the terrestrial sphere. That's the kind of environment they can get energy from. But they've been kicked out of the universe, so they want to come here. Because they can't live out there no more, because it's been balanced. The scales have been balanced with the galactic plane, and all that positive energy that's moved in is killing them out there. They're dying out there. That's why there's a war in the heavens, because they're dying out there. Because when the comet Elenon and the comet Isis came in, it brought more positive energy. It balanced masculine and feminine energy. And they can't live in that environment. So they're dying, and they needed a place to come. So they're trying to come here. And the bastards, they're hybrid bastards, are trying to make a way for them. That's why they say make a way for their father. They're trying to make a way for Shaitan, for the Dajjal, for the Christians call him the devil, Muslims call him the Shaitan, the Muslims call him the Dajjal. They're trying to make a way for him. Trying to force him in here. But you can't let that happen. Get everybody controlled for him. Let's create this terrible environment for us to live. We'll make it carbon monoxide and methane gas and all that. Pollute us. Not us, but pollute the environment. So they'll have a place to stay. Get it in balance, because they can't live in a balanced society. Just like cancer can't live in a healthy body. It's got to have an imbalance. So that's why the bastards try to come here. And they're trying to open up a porthole for him to come here. That's why they want that nuclear energy. To harness that energy, and he can attach himself to it and then pull him in. Because this will be so imbalanced. That's why they're trying to start all them wars. He's telling them what to do. They've been guided by him for years. That's why they don't want race mixing, right? So he'll know who his children are. That's their father. That's their father. The devil is their father. Shaitan is their father. Obama's father is Shaitan. The abomination's father. I won't say Obama. Okay? Because that would be what? Maligning someone. I don't want to do that. But the abomination's father is Shaitan. He's a devil. He's a hybrid. Or, descendant of a hybrid. So, that's how that goes. Okay? So they change the frequency. Oh no, so they represent the heavenly bodies, right? The energy of the heavenly bodies, which makes them powerful, and one is more powerful than the other. They have their degrees of power. So while one way may represent this, they may have more power than another, and they can tell them the other one they can control. So anyway, so as we said now, okay, we said that because so they want that nuclear power. They don't want nobody else to have any. That's why they are so against Iran. That's why the body, the body of Obama is trying to tell, after the Netanyahu spoke to Congress, where they sent that letter to Iran, don't trust the head. Well, I don't think you should trust him, no. But I can't trust the body either. Okay, can't trust none of them because the body's still trying to take you to war. The body's still trying to take you to war. The head, they decapitate their own head, but now the body trying to take you to war. Don't listen to none of them. None of them. Okay. So as I said, those who represent the heavenly bodies are perceived as gods on earth, right? Okay. Okay, and that makes the abomination indeed the Antichrist, a skinny ass to jail, right? Okay. And his big daddy, or his big the jail daddy, Thor's child, which is Rothschild backwards. Okay, as a religion of because remember, they had pyramid technology all over the world, right? We find these pyramids all over the world, Machu Picchu, or what if that's called, and the Incas or the Mayans and all this. That's pyramid technology, and we had Stonehenge and all that in Europe. That's from gem technology, because it was a result of electromagnetic waves. It was constructed using electromagnetic waves and direct energy, as used as lasers to heat that rock, to melt it together, to fuse it together. Okay? And as I said, I know, alhamdulillah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, what I'm saying. I know this is revolutionary science. And I want my dues. Just like when I talked about the Linga that was coming in as a comet, Ison. And then you had this professor at Stanford University, I think, come out with his theory 2 months later, or no, about 2 weeks later. Oh, now he knows how the universe is formed. No, bitch, that's my theory, and I'm coming after you later to get it. You ain't gonna claim my shit like you did, steal my shit like you did Tesla's, Nikola Tesla's. I recognize my shit. Okay, I recognize it. And if I don't get the commercial on my channel, when Allah shows favor on me, and all roads have to come here, inshallah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, eventually they will, I'm going to charge you. I'm going to charge you with the fucking yin-yang. Because you want to play the game. And if you think I'm playing, stay on that, wade in the water till you drowned. Okay? Because I ain't going to play the game. I need a car. I need a bigger house. I need money. Okay? Oh, you can contact me via this YouTube video in regards to leave a message. Okay, leave a message, and I'll get back with you. Okay. Now, because I ain't playing no game. Okay. Black women, black people, African people in this world, in this country, have had their hand out long enough, where they've been kindly asking for their share. They did the civil rights for their share and all of that. And still live in poverty and destitute and exploited. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. When the road bends back this way, and inshallah it will, and you come in with this, try to come in like Shaitan, trying to come in at the as the closing of the age of Capricorn. I'm trying to enter the age of Aquarius. I'm gonna tell you, hell no. I'm gonna have my hand down, and I'm gonna tell you, pay me 3 times whatever somebody else is doing, and that will be the highest. You'll pay 3 times of the highest when the road bends this way. And I'm not playing, because like I said, I need money. Okay, so play that game. Play. Hold out. Thinking she too strong. She talking a language we don't like. She's going against the commercial world. She's going against society. She's going against the president. We scared. We don't want to associate with her. We don't want to connect. Okay. Well, when you have no other choice, dig deep into your pockets. Because I know I will. Okay? And you will have a deadline for showing up. Okay? So, and I have a cosmetic company, mashallah, Play Beauty. Okay? Which all the products I use to, mashallah, to make me look as beautiful as I do. I know about skincare. And I use a lot of products that are out on the market to, mashallah, to put my formula together. You know, I literally use a lot of natural products. Alhamdulillah, and I know the science of it. But I'm not going to say what I fucking use until y'all give me the money. I'm not going to give you free props and free commercials and free ads. I'm not going to give you that. You come my way. Then I'll tell you my beauty secrets. I'm not playing. I'm not going to play with you. I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to sign my name in blood. I'm not going to sell my soul. I'm not going to sell my pussy. I'm not going to do none of that fucking shit. I'm going to tell you, I know my worth. And it's time to get real. So, I'm not going to sell myself below the belt. It's already promised to my husband. So, yeah. I'm going to tell you, okay? Need money too. And you know, advertise on my channel with the good commercials, okay? When you do come knocking at my door, the price is going to be very high. Because I'm not going to beg you. I know my worth. Okay? Now, okay. So, as I said, now, okay, so they're worshipped as gods and all this kind of stuff, okay, the planetary bodies, okay, now, okay, so we said, okay, okay, and these planetary bodies are known as the Elohim. Elohim as in electricity or electromagnetic energy, the L word, okay, comes from the Elohim, okay, or known as the Elohim, representing electricity or representing the twins, okay, I might edit the pussy word out, okay. No, I'm not going to edit it out. I didn't mean to say that. Anyway. Anyway, I'm not gonna edit that. Anyway, so we got that represents the Elohim. Okay, that's how they're known among themselves. Oh, and the Elohim is known as the Titans. They are Titans. Okay, gods. Okay, and then not unlike their, as I said, reptilian spiritual ancestors. It is also known. It is also why they breed among themselves, and we spoke about that. And it's incest with brother and sister, mother and child, and mother and son, and father and daughter. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they're told to do. Okay? Because it represents the father going from birth, the child, and then from his mother at Pisces. Okay? Or, yeah, Pisces. From Pisces. Okay? And then, okay, back into Venus, right? Or the Virgin, right? Because when she's at Pisces, she gives birth to the sun, right? To the sun, masculine energy, right? So when it goes back into Libra, the woman, it's when it's the mother, right? Or the Virgin, that's the mother, okay? Or Libra, basically Libra, that would be the mother, right? So that's why they have the father, the son has sex with the mother, and the son has sex, and the father has with the daughter, right? Because at the daughter, she's a virgin. But it's still, in them, it's one. It's still one, right? Okay, just the different stages of that one, different stages of development of that one. But they do it in a physical form, just like their crown, just like the son being the father from their perspective, okay? The holy God from their perspective, or the crown, that's what I'm saying, being inborn. On top of their head, right? Okay. So that's how that is there. Okay, that's why I said it's also why they do the ancestral breeding. The ancestral breeding program. Okay? Now, so it's just basically to do what? Recycle the energy. Like what? Because they don't get energy from what? From they don't get that recycled energy, that archetype energy, right? They don't get that archetype energy. So they got to get it from each other. They got to breed ancestrally. Whereas humanity, okay, gets the archetype energy, okay? So they, get it from the universe. They don't get it from the universe. They get it from one another. Okay, that's why they get weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and have these diseases that most people don't even see. They hide each other in the closet when they get sick, or they store them away. Okay, so they have that breeding program, ancestral breeding program. We have humanity has a celestial breeding program. They have an ancestral breeding program. What do we call them? The Babel lizards. Okay, they have an ancestral breeding program where they get the energy recycled from one another. That's why they name each other after one another. The first, the second, the George the first, George second, George third, George fourth, George 15th, George such and such. Okay. Now tell them where the energy came from. Okay, following the energy, all the way down to what? Now we got Alexander. Okay, waiting to ascend the throne. Okay, don't have no dang crown. He ready to ascend the throne. So that means they've been following idiots all these years, because they ain't got no crown. Remember, they don't. Their crown isn't opened. Probably ask Elizabeth to take a math test. Ask her to take a math test. I bet she can't. I bet she probably couldn't do simple geometry. But my point is, what does she know about the universe? She really knows something about the universe, how magic works, because they do that magic stuff. Anyway, they don't have a crown, is what I'm saying. Their crown is not open. Okay? Okay, so now, as I said, that's their breeding program. Okay? Okay. It is also why the abomination took a trip, as I said, to Egypt to visit his so-called spiritual father. Okay? Akhenaten, okay? And he said he looked like King Tut. That's supposed to be his brother. Well, he need that club foot, okay? And it is, now, it is easy, it is why they want to construct all the nuclear reactors and harness as much energy, electromagnetic energy, as possible, or in direct energy as well, the energy from the sun. Okay, that's why they have them all, what they say, 30 degrees on the equator for direct energy, to capture direct energy, because direct energy travels east and west on the eclipse, on the elliptical, right? As the sun travels through the elliptical, okay, at probably so many 30 degrees, I don't know, but it travels no, the earth travels on the elliptical around the sun, right? So therefore, as the earth is traveling the elliptical, they want to harness that energy as it circulates from east to west, right? Now, what's it? Okay, one can clearly see, well, one can do video 6, Assalamu alaikum.